Today is the big day. It's overseeding day, and I'm really excited to get this done. But let's take a look at what we're going to do today. Hey guys, Terry the Lawn Guy here with you again, and thank you for joining me on my journey of taking a poorly sodded lawn and turning it into a nice, thick, lush green lawn. And today is the big day. It's overseeding day, and I'm really excited to get this done. But let's take a look at what we're going to do today. Have a look at that beauty. Isn't that beautiful? So the past few days, and I didn't film this. I apologize for that. It's kind of in a hurry to get it done. We have a lot going on at the house right now. Um, we're building a bar downstairs in the basement, and just a bunch of other things. But anyway, um, holy cow, could that be my missing package? Let's take a look and see, is this the missing package that FedEx was supposed to deliver 2 days ago? By George, it's it. I'm very happy about that. So that is some FERT from GCI Turf. We're going to put that down today. It's the high potassium FERT that has, well, it's got a lot of stuff in it. We'll take a look at it later. But anyway, I have been out doing some leveling, if you want to call it. Put some topsoil down and a little bit of manure, kind of fill in the valleys and the potholes and such. And it's been a lot of work. And like I said, sorry I didn't film that, but I've been kind of doing things rushed and on the fly. Whenever I find time to get things done, I'll go ahead and knock it out. But I did some yesterday, some the week before, and yeah, I think it's going to be a lot more fun to mow on. But we still have that big trench where my sump pump drains that caved in still hasn't been filled in. I've been waiting for the builder to bring in some heavy dirt, some clay soil, and fill that in. And it's been, I think, a month and a half that I've been begging for it to happen, and it just hasn't happened yet. Um, yeah, I won't say any more about that. But anyway, yeah, we're going to go ahead and oversee today. Excited about that. As you can see, this stuff nearest the house has really filled in quite a bit. And so I'm not going to go very heavy on it. And I think I'm only going to put 2 cultivars down, probably naturally green and bonfire, because it's just so thick. Whatever this is, it's I think it's rhizonomus, because it's filling in really, really well. It's recovered incredibly well, much to my chagrin, because I really wanted to put my seed blend down. But, you know, what can you do? So we'll go light on the application, and we'll get that done today. Now down there, all of the stuff that I've killed off, and some of it's coming back. I mean, I glide the heck out of this, but it's hard to kill. I don't know what this is, but I'm going to call this zombie grass because it's going to be back um, this year. And I thought I put down 2 applications of Cly, but apparently it's not enough. But it's too late for that now. We're going to go ahead and overseed this, and tomorrow we're going to power seed this. I'm going to have my friend's lawn service come in again, and they're going to power seed it. And I know a lot of you are going to ask, well, why don't you just do it yourself? And basically, I just don't have time. It's been really busy. I've got a lot to do. My days are full. Aside from working full time, I'm doing a lot around the house, and so I just don't have time to do it. So we'll power seed it, and yeah, we'll do it that way. All right, guys, I've mixed up a batch of 40% bonfire and 60% natural green. We're going to go ahead and throw that down right now. I'll probably have to mix up another batch, but we'll throw this down and we'll see how we do. Like I said, I'm not going to go too heavy on it because we're already doing pretty good with this rhizonomous stuff that we've got here. We've had a lot of activity on the street today. We've got some final walkthroughs going on. We've got cleaning going on. There's a lot going on the street today. It's kind of crazy. I haven't seen it this busy in a while, but people are about ready to move into their houses. Looks like I need to mix up another batch. So we'll come back here in a minute. Naturally green seed is actually darker than the bonfire seed. It's really interesting to see that. I am super excited to see what this lawn turns into here in about another 2 weeks. Hopefully I don't get any seed in the flower bed here. So guys, I said that I could tell the difference between naturally green and bonfire. If you look closely, and I don't know if the camera can catch that difference, but the darker stuff, that's naturally green. The lighter stuff is bonfire. So even the seed is darker than bonfire. So it'll be interesting to see how it all plays out when it's all grown and mature. But anyway, let's get back at it. We've got probably another 1,500 to 2,000 square feet to go. Yes, indeed. That is a steep hill. We're talking to the builder about regrading. So after I get done with this section, I'm going to go back and I'm going to spot seed all of the areas that I think are a little bit light on seed, just like most of you guys do. So I want this thing to fill in really nice. Really don't have to put too much down in this area. The grass is pretty thick, much to my chagrin. But looks like I'm going to have to get another bucket full here. Well, not a whole bucket, just about a half bucket. All right, guys. So camera decided to take a little nap. It's kind of warm out. The sun's beating down, so it overheated. But rest assured we got the rest of the back done. I'm just going to do a little spot seeding around the perimeter, and then we're going to put down peat moss, and we'll call it quits for this part. Then we'll work on the test plot, and I'm excited about the test plot. So, but here we go. Sorry about the shade, but I need to get the camera out of the sun. It's cooking right now. Not as bad as it was a month ago, but it's still kind of warm today, as you can probably tell from the sweat on my face here. Really want to make sure that these areas fill in. It's kind of good to stump in the seed here if you can. You really want seed to soil contact. All right, guys, I think that concludes our spot hand seeding portion of the day. Let's put some peat moss down. Guys, I mainly plan on putting peat moss down on all of the bare areas and the sides where the irrigation system went in. And then whatever we have left over, I'll just run it over random parts of the lawn. By the way, this peat moss roller is rented from Home Depot. I don't have room in my garage to purchase one of these things. It's funny, I think I rented this same roller some years back with the old house. But all right, let's roll out some peat moss. So guys, I highly suggest that you put down peat moss or some sort of covering when you put seed down on bare spot. Peat moss is great. It covers your seed and it keeps it moist. And you can tell when peat moss starts to dry out, it'll go from that dark color to kind of a lighter color, just about like soil will. But like I say, I absolutely suggest putting down some sort of covering when you have seed on a bare spot. Well, this poor old roller has had quite the life. I think it's about due for retirement, but it's still getting the job done, so I'm not complaining. I think that just about concludes the portion of peat moss rolling. The next thing we'll do is take care of the test plot. That's going to be fun. All right, guys, it's time to work on the test plot now. So what do we have in the test plot? First, in the first row here, we have Bailey seed cultivars. The first one is Annihilator. It's a rhizomatic seed. In the B position, well, I'm not going to tell you, but we have the B position and the C position, all Bailey seed. In the second row, from Carlton seed, we have Naturally Green. from Jacqueline, we have Xanadu and Bonfire in the second row, third position. So let's talk about how we're going to take care of the test plot. I'm going to take care of the test plot like a regular non-lawn enthusiast homeowner. That means minimal inputs. That means minimal fertilizer, minimal fungicide, minimal everything. So we'll fertilize probably in October and again in April, and that's it. I want to see how these grass types, these cultivars do with just a regular homeowner who's not going to baby it, not a lawn enthusiast. So that's the reason for the test plot. I'm really curious to see which one does the best. So yeah, that's it. That's so we're going to put it down basically like an overseed. I'm just going to drop seed down. I'm going to put peat moss on top of it. We'll roll peat moss on top of it, and then we'll water. Not 4 times a day like I would do, or maybe you would do, not 5 times a day, but only 3 times a day. We'll water probably at 7 a.m., 1 p.m., and 5 p.m. So yeah, we're not going to baby this test plot at all. So yeah, that's it. Let's get started. We're going to be generous with the seed, guys. Not going to get crazy with it, but we'll be generous with it. Went down a little too heavy there. I'll spread some out. All right. That's Annihilator. Let's see if I can set this down without spilling half the bag. Putting it down fairly heavy. I do want to see this stuff germinate really well. All right. Hopefully I don't have overcrowding. We will definitely have growth with that amount of seed down. All right. Now for C. The wind's blowing it all over the place. I kind of want to segregate these a little bit so we can have kind of a defined area where you can see them and not have see the grass and not have the other cultivars encroaching. So there's a little space in between each different cultivar. All right, next, Carlton Seeds Naturally Green. All 3 of these I have overseeded in my lawn, so I'm really curious to see how they do as well. On the other hand, I can just look out my window and see my lawn and see how they're doing as well, but I'd like to see them, right next to each other, so this will be interesting. Next, Xanadu. And last but not least, bonfire. Guys, bonfire is known for being really tough during the summertime. It does really well in drought and hot conditions. So I expect it to do really well summer of 2026. And it looks like Mrs. Long Guy is back. She was out at the gym earlier today. She's just getting home. I imagine she bought lunch. I'll see what we're having for lunch here in a little bit. All right, so seed is down. Let's put down some peat moss and start watering. All right, guys, that's it. Seeds down, peat moss is rolled. We'll start watering and we'll check back in when we have germination, the first germination. I want to see which one comes in first. So that's it for now. As always, guys, please be kind, treat your fellow man decently. We'll see you again soon. Take care.